Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art, and I'm back to share a little project with my new Heartfelt Creations Romantique collection. Papers, dies, and stamps that I'm now selling in my Zibbet store. So far all I've done is a little stamping and some coloring, which I'll show you in 1 second, but I thought I'd share a tip with you. I don't do a lot of journaling yet. I hope to at some point, but I do use this nice big journaling book, which is a 98-pound paper. When I get new stamps or new die cuts or embossing folders, I want to play with them right away, even if I don't have a project, just to see what quality they are, how they ink up. But even if I get new markers, want to try them out, I'll even go to the trouble, as I have here, of labeling all the different colors so that when I'm working on a project I can see what the colors look like, and my inks. So when I get new inks, I take some of my stamps, and I love these little bumblebee ones. I'll try them out and name the color of the inks. So I have pages in here for my die cuts, my embossing folders, and it's great because then you can just sit with this one book and look through the things that you have when you're trying to find something for a project. So here are the stamps that I currently have from the Romantique Garden Collection from Heartfelt Creations, and here's what I've been doing so far. I've just been stamping and playing with my zig markers. So I've been playing around with colors, and the papers have a lot of wine tones in their coloring, so I was trying to match that up. I did an alright job of that, but then I wanted to try out some lilacs and pinks, so I gave that a shot. I'm going to finish this up. I also wanted to play with the swans, and just taking a little bit of the lightest gray onto the tips of the wings really accented that a lot. So there's the original stamping with no coloring, and what a change when you add the coloring. And then a few different colors of blue for the water. You can also set these stamps up so, as they do in their paper, when you tip the swans toward each other, you create a heart. So anyway, I'm going to go back and finish my coloring, and then I'm going to do a little die cutting and play around some more. I finished coloring up my sheet with all the different things that I want to play with at first. There's the bleeding hearts, and excuse this, but I clean off my zigs when I mix the colors, and I just hit the tip lightly to make sure there's no color staying. I actually like the second version of this same color combination, but that's okay. They match enough so that I can use them all in the same project. And I finished coloring up this set of swans, and again, you know, I could have angled them to make a heart, but I'm just playing right now. I finished coloring my purple version, and I colored up a bunch of swans, and that's what I'm going to focus on right now, because I just want to make a simple card. And if you remember, the dies have the bleeding hearts, which I'll eventually cut out. But I'm going for the swans right now, and then I'll show you on a different video these swirls with the bleeding hearts, and when I cut the bleeding hearts out, I'll show you how to puff. Okay, so here we go. There is, take that little piece out, there is one of the swans, and my second swan, little piece to clean up right there. Beautiful. The second swan. I think they're just adorable. And I actually used a very, very light lavender color, and then came back and hit the tips with a very, very light gray color. I'm going to put my little swans on one of the tags so that I can send it off with a little something I have for somebody. So I'm going to go cut that out for a little project here. I have just used double sticky back tape and placed this lovely cutout from the papers onto the front of an A4 card and put my stamp and papers used from Heartfelt Creations sticker on the back. And all I'm going to do is add a little bow to that. I have stamped my envelope with the swan, and I have cut out a tag from the papers. Isn't that pretty? Now I'm just gonna use my Aleene's glue here and get this bow onto the corner of the card so it has a little something pretty and three-dimensional. And I've actually chosen to put my swans on the tag, so I'm going to keep the, again, another little tag that came from the papers, especially for you. I'm going to place that on with double sticky back right there on the top of the card. And look at that, in 2 seconds flat, a gorgeous card which I can send out with my little swan stamp. And I have put double sticky back tape on the swans. Excuse my huckleberry jingling there. And just get these placed on here so I can create a little three-dimensional, and they are facing forward so that they create a heart within a heart. I've put a little piece on the head to hold that. There we go. And I'm just going to take some of this ribbon and feed it through just like that with the loop, and then the rest of the ribbon through here. I'm leaving this fairly long as I do intend to tie it onto something, and I'm not sure how much I will need. So look at that, in just a few moments I have created a little card set and a matching tag with my Heartfelt Creations swans and dies, stamps, and papers. So if you're interested in picking up the stamps, and this other one I'll be playing with in a project upcoming, or if you're interested in the Romantique Garden Collection paper, or you're interested in getting the dies so that you can have the swans, and again I will show you these in other projects. If you're interested in any of these products, just go to my Zibbet store where I sell only Heartfelt Creations. Hope you liked my first very simple project. I wanted to keep it nice and simple to show you how, if you are in a pinch, you can use these products to make very pretty cards and tags as quickly as you might need them. Till next time, everybody, this is Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. God bless.